Hello, and welcome to SHS Today. I'm Kenny, and joining me at the news desk today is Jeff. Thanks for tuning in. We have a lot of great stories for you today.
Thanks, Kenny. Before we start, we want to wish a happy birthday to Tyler Keogh. Today, we'll be previewing Dr. Dodge, the lunch ladies, and the rumors spreading about Bill Belichick's retirement. But first, with Christmas coming up, let's see what Christmas movies people are watching to get into the Christmas spirit this year. Holiday movies are a tradition this time of year, making laughter and joy along the way. What's your favorite holiday movie?
My favorite holiday movie is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Definitely Elf.
Christmas Vacation.
The Santa Claus one.
The Grinch.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the live-action one.
Going crazy with the breakfast food and the spaghetti and all that type of stuff.
I like how he steals Christmas.
I like when he rips off the tablecloth and the entire thing goes with it.
It's very funny as comedy. I just like this because I have Spirit Week at my school.
The Elf.
Bernard the Elf?
Yeah.
Okay. We asked staff here what their opinions are on controversial holiday movies. The Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie?
Halloween movie.
Looks like it's kind of Christmassy, but it looks like it'd be Halloween.
Both.
It's a Halloween movie.
I say it could be both. You can watch it either time of the year.
Heard I would consider probably more Halloweenish than.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not a Christmas movie?
I've never seen it, but from what it looks like, it's not.
Not a Christmas movie.
Come to think of it, what's your favorite holiday movie, Gabby?
Home Alone. What's your favorite holiday movie, Jeff?
I gotta say Elf.
We hope you find the holiday spirit around this time of year.
I'm Jeffrey Abbas.
And I'm Gabriella Dearden.
Back to you in the studio.
The Salem CTE programs provide many opportunities for students that not only attend Salem, but other schools such as Timberlake and Windham. We interviewed Mr. Dodge, the director of Salem CTE, to get more insight on what makes the CTE program so great.
Hello, this is Kate Hildebrandt with SHS Today. Salem offers many incredible CTE programs, and they wouldn't be possible without Mr. Dodge, the director of CTE classes. Today, we talked with Mr. Dodge to learn more about what it is like being in charge of these programs.
It is a really great and rewarding job. I think this is my 17th year as a CTE director here, and obviously I've grown over the years with the position. I have had the opportunity to go through the renovation and reconstruction of the high school and the CTE center, which has provided with just incredible CTE spaces for our students and for our instructors. And it's a very complex job. The most rewarding part is just being able to walk around the center on any given day and seeing the great things that are going on within the programs and the shops, and just the success and the experience that students are having as a result of those experiences. For example, on any given Friday, I might see automotive in full operation running the shop, and then I walk into Three Seasons and it's full of community members who are enjoying a meal, or going to the health science program and watching the EMT students practicing skills, or being interviewed like this by the TV students who are just practicing their skills and honing their craft. I'm not sure if it's unique. I think it's just exceptional in the sense that we have such a dedicated staff. We have such a talented staff of teachers who are just deeply committed to the success of students. Obviously, our facilities lend itself to that. We have one of the most amazing CTE centers in the state, if not in the region. And just combining the expertise of the staff with the resources, the facility, and just great students throughout the region. Again, I'm not sure if that makes us unique, but it sure makes us pretty special and pretty good at what we do.
Mr. Dodge puts in so much work, and we thank him for his dedication that keeps these programs running. This has been Kate Hildebrandt for SHS Today. Back to you in the studio.
One good CTE program that the Salem provides is cosmetology. Many students take their class. Let's get their perspective.
This is our reporting for SHS Today. We're going to interview CTE students on cosmetology. What made you join cosmetology?
I really like the access to all the materials for a cheap price. I feel like both of us really loved like cosmetology like since we were little kids. Like doing makeup and hair and nails is just really fun for us.
Yeah. I've always liked like, hair and nails, and I want to learn more.
What's your favorite part of teaching cosmetology?
My favorite part about teaching cosmetology, this is actually my favorite question too, but my favorite part about teaching cosmetology is all the relationships that you build and getting to know the students. I feel like that's the most important thing, because in this industry we're more than just cosmetologists, we're more than just hairdressers or barbers or estheticians. We're really touching people's lives, and so I feel like that is the main component when you enter this program, is building that connection with the students and understanding where they're coming from. And the most exciting thing is that you can be from any walk of life, you can be any type of personality, and this will be your family. It's just really fitting for people who need to find that place for them.
What's your favorite part of cosmetology?
I like the creative freedom that the teacher gives us.
Probably all the challenges that come with it, like constructive criticism, like just getting better at what we do.
I really like doing the updos.
What challenges have you faced doing cosmetology?
There's been lots of challenges that you face in cosmetology, because you're dealing with, I mean, in my position, I'm dealing with lots of different personalities with students, right? So as a teacher side, that's really tricky, because every day you have, 80 some odd personalities and things going on. As a cosmetologist or a hairdresser, barber, esthetician, whatever it is, you're dealing with the public. So you're living in a time where social media is very prevalent and people see things and they want that, and sometimes you can't give it to them, or you have to tell them no, and that can be really challenging or difficult to tell somebody.
Wow, that all sounds awesome. Back to you in the studio.
Speaking of careers, we interviewed what it was like for students to balance having a job and school. Let's see what they have to say. Hi, I'm Kenny Chouinard, reporting for SHS Today. Today we're going around asking students if they have a job. Do you have a job?
I do.
Yeah, I do actually.
Yep.
Yes.
Where do you work?
The residence at Salem Woods.
You're fired. Salem, New Hampshire.
Market basket.
And what are the advantages of having a job?
Money.
I like having money to buy what I want.
You are able to pay for things that you need to get if you need, like car insurance, or you have student loans.
I get money.
And what are some disadvantages of having a job?
You don't have as much free time to do whatever you want.
Probably working with Dominic Hammond.
Everything other than money.
I get money once every 2 weeks.
Do you like your job?
I do, yes.
Yeah, for the most part.
No.
Yeah.
And would you recommend other students to work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Seems like a lot of students do have jobs, and they do recommend people to have jobs. I'm Kenny Chouinard, reporting for SHS Today. Back to the studio.
A new club that Salem High School has, it's the Sewing Club. They held their first meeting this week. Let's see what people in this club have to say about it.
Hi, I'm Jay Evans, reporting for SHS Today. Today we're going over a newly formed club, the Sewing Club. Sewing has been around since 4000 BC, yet despite this, only 20% of Americans know how to sew. We spoke to Mrs. Carroll and other club members to see their thoughts on sewing.
Hi, I'm Anna Carroll. I teach English and I also help out in the theater.
Michaela Bellavia.
Alexis.
What inspired you to create the Sewing Club?
I wanted to start helping with the Frozen costumes that we're doing for the musical, and I wanted it to be like a real thing.
Yeah, well, I am doing the costumes for Frozen, and I have a lot of student helpers, and it just seemed like there was some genuine interest. So I asked around if people were interested in learning how to sew, and it seemed like there were a lot of people that really wanted to, so I decided to start this club.
I loved fashion since I was little, and I just wanted to be a fashion designer.
What's your experience in sewing?
I got a sewing machine for my birthday last year, and I'm pretty much completely self-taught, and I really enjoy it. I've made a whole dress so far. I really like sewing.
Yeah, so in my undergrad, I got a dual degree in theater and English, and my focus for theater was in clothing design and construction. It's just something that I really love, and I have a good amount of experience in it that I'd love to share.
What's your favorite thing to sew?
Clothes, I guess.
Clothes.
I would say like my favorite accessory to sew, I love to make tote bags. What do I get the most gratification from sewing? I would say like a big ball gown or a big like dress for some sort of production.
What would you say to someone who's thinking about joining the sewing club?
I feel like if you really want to make something, you should, because it's a great experience and it's a lot of fun.
I think you should join. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Come with ideas of what you want to learn. You don't have to have any experience. If you do have experience, you can absolutely come with that and grow that more, teach others as well. It should be a really great time.
Seems like they're having a lot of fun in the sewing club. Back to you in the studio.
Lunch is a lot of people's favorite class. It is a time where you can relax, eat, and hang out with your friends. We did a spotlight on the lunch ladies to see what it's like to work here. Let's go into it.
Hi, welcome to SHS Today. My name's Cameron, and today we're going to be interviewing the lunch ladies on their jobs here at Salem High School.
My favorite part about my job is when I actually have interactions with the kids at the register.
Yeah.
Seeing the children. I love the kids.
Being with my co-workers, being able to work with them, and being able to be around the kids. I think we talked about it and we thought that the umi chicken was probably one of our favorites because I think the kids really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Salads.
Salad.
Rewarding thing is seeing the kids every day.
Yeah.
And hopefully that they enjoy the meal.
Yeah.
When somebody lets us know that something that we made was something that they liked, you know what I mean? When when you do something and you know it's appreciated.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you, and back to the studio.
Going to sports, we interviewed the girls hockey team to see their hopes and goals for this season.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Rager for SHS Today, and today we're going to be asking the girls varsity hockey team about their upcoming season. How's the season looking for our girls?
We have a lot of new girls, so I think it's looking pretty good so far.
It's looking pretty good so far. Everybody's making a lot of progress. Yeah.
I think it's looking really well. We're all getting along and working together as a team.
I think it's looking pretty good. We have a lot of new players, but they're catching on to the game pretty quickly. So I'd say we're doing good.
Me personally, I'm looking forward to senior night because it's going to be the first one I've ever had, and I'm excited to see what it's like being the senior.
I love the bus rides the most.
Definitely like team dinners and team bonding and like hanging out with everyone on the team.
Maybe our senior night, because we're versing a harder team than we did last year, so it's going to be like a good way to see how we're going to do.
I think we're struggling with the idea of like a new coach, but I think we'll work past it.
I know a lot of us are having some troubles with our coach, but we're getting through it, so.
Honestly, yeah, I feel like by the end of the season we'll definitely make a lot of progress and we can definitely get into playoffs.
If we work hard and have enough determination, possibly.
If we try enough, I think we have a good chance, but if like no one's head is in it, probably no.
I mean, anything's possible, so maybe.
I'm Caitlin Rager for SHS Today. Back to you in the studio.
Rumors have been going around about Bill Belichick leaving the NFL. This would be a big deal for the New England Patriots. We interviewed some students to see how they feel about these rumors and whether or not they think it's true.
Hi, I'm Dom Hammond reporting for SHS Today. After an extremely underwhelming first 13 games of the season, Patriots fans are starting to ask questions. The biggest one of all is Belichick on his way out. We asked some students what they thought.
Chris Canaccio.
What did you expect from the Patriots this year?
Didn't expect much. You know, Mac Jones, terrible. Need a new quarterback. And it was always Brady's Patriots, never Belichick. He's terrible. He needs to go.
I expected at least 500, and they're really not living up to that at all.
No.
I didn't expect much. I expected them to try and tank for Caleb, but yeah.
They were going to be trash. I expected like 7 and 9.
Okay.
Or, wait, 8 and 9 now, because it's 17 games.
Who would you blame the most for the losses?
Belichick's part of it, but Mac Jones might be the worst quarterback to ever come out of the draft, and Bill doesn't know how to draft, so.
Belichick, 1,000%.
Why?
Because it's old. He's playing old school football. I'll blame Bill and Mac Jones the most. Mac Jones sucks. He can't even throw the ball. I mean, hence the Cowboys own them for a reason. So.
Probably Mac and Bill.
Mac and Bill.
Yeah.
And do you think
and the other Bill O'Brien. He kind of stinks. Yeah, he kind of stinks.
Mac Jones. He's terrible.
Why?
He can't throw the ball, can't read the plays. He's terrible.
Is Belichick on his way out?
Belichick, he's definitely on his way out. Yeah, he needs to retire a few years back, and I think they need to get Steve out of there as well, along with his dad. So, yeah.
All right.
Oh, 1,000%. In a few months, he'll be gone. Don't worry about it. Yep.
I don't think they'll kick him out after this season, but I think he has a couple more seasons in him.
Yeah. He's done.
Why do you think so?
He's terrible.
I think he's got one more. I think him and Kraft are too like close. He doesn't want he's gonna say it to him in the offseason and be like, you got to give me one more. I can't go out like that. Okay. You know? Yeah.
Right. I wonder how the rest of the season will pan out. But until then, I'm Dom Hammond. Back to the studio.
Thanks for tuning in to SHS Today. Make sure to follow us on TikTok at TV Media 2023 and on Instagram at SalemBDDTV. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Kenny. If you have any ideas for what you'd like us to report on, feel free to email Mr. Hazel. We hope you join us next week to keep up to date on the news here at SHS.
Have a great week, Salem High.